Today our topic is the role of journaling in Stoic practice. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. One of the most important tools Stoics use to improve their lives is journaling. Journaling helps us reflect on our thoughts, actions, and emotions. It allows us to see more clearly what is happening in our lives and how we can respond in a way that aligns with our values. By writing down our experiences, we can learn from them and grow as individuals. Journaling is not just about recording events. It is about understanding ourselves better and making better choices in the future. Stoic journaling is different from regular journaling because it has a specific purpose. The goal is not just to write about your day, but to reflect on how you handled challenges, how you felt, and whether you acted in accordance with your principles. The Stoics believed that life is full of obstacles, but these obstacles are opportunities for us to practice virtues like courage, wisdom, and self-control. When we journal, we can examine these moments and ask ourselves questions like, did I act with integrity? Or could I have handled that situation better? This kind of reflection helps us become more aware of our behavior and gives us a chance to improve. One of the most famous Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, was a Roman emperor who kept a journal known as Meditations. In this journal, he wrote down his thoughts and reflections on how to live a virtuous life. He often reminded himself to stay calm in difficult situations, to treat others with kindness, and to focus on what he could control. His journal was not meant for anyone else to read. It was a personal tool for self-improvement. By writing down his thoughts, he was able to clarify his ideas and strengthen his commitment to living a Stoic life. His journal is a powerful example of how writing can help us stay focused on what truly matters. Another Stoic philosopher, Seneca, also emphasized the importance of reflection. He believed that we should review our day every evening and think about what we did well and what we could improve. This practice helps us learn from our mistakes and celebrate our successes. Seneca said that by reflecting on our actions, we can avoid repeating the same errors and become better versions of ourselves. Journaling is a way to do this reflection in a structured and meaningful way. When we write things down, we are more likely to remember them and take them seriously. So, how can you start a Stoic journaling practice? The first step is to set aside time each day to write. It doesn't have to be long. Even 10 or 15 minutes can make a difference. Find a quiet place where you can focus and think deeply. Begin by writing about your day, but instead of just listing events, focus on how you responded to challenges. Did you stay calm under pressure? Did you act with kindness and fairness? Were there moments when you lost control of your emotions? These are the kinds of questions that can guide your reflection. Another important aspect of Stoic journaling is gratitude. The Stoics believe that we should appreciate what we have instead of always wanting more. Each day, write down a few things you are grateful for. This could be something as simple as a good meal, a kind word from a friend, or even the opportunity to learn from a mistake. By focusing on gratitude, we train our minds to see the good in our lives and become less attached to material possessions or external success. Stoic journaling also involves planning for the future. The Stoics believed in preparing for challenges so that we are not caught off guard when they happen. Each morning you can write down what you expect to face during the day and how you plan to handle it. This could be a difficult conversation, a stressful task, or even a moment of temptation. By thinking ahead, you can approach these situations with a clear mind and a strong sense of purpose. One of the most powerful aspects of journaling is that it helps us see patterns in our behavior. Over time, you may notice that you react to certain situations in the same way, whether it's getting angry when someone criticizes you or feeling anxious when things don't go as planned. By identifying these patterns, you can work on changing them. For example, if you often lose your temper, you can write about what triggers your anger and how you might respond differently in the future. Journaling gives you the space to think about these things without judgment and come up with practical solutions. Journaling also helps us practice mindfulness. When we write, we are fully present in the moment, focusing on our thoughts and feelings. This can be a form of meditation, helping us calm our minds and gain clarity. The Stoics believe that a calm mind is essential for making good decisions and living a virtuous life. By journaling regularly, we train ourselves to slow down and think before we act. This is especially important in today's fast-paced world, where we are often distracted and overwhelmed. Another benefit of Stoic journaling is that it helps us stay focused on our values. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and lose sight of what truly matters. By writing about your principles and how you want to live, you can stay aligned with your goals. For example, if one of your values is kindness, you can reflect on whether you acted kindly toward others each day. If another value is self-discipline, you can think about whether you made choices that reflect that value. Journaling keeps us accountable to ourselves and reminds us of the person we want to become. Finally, Stoic journaling is a way to build resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to feel discouraged when things don't go as planned. By writing about your struggles and how you overcame them, you can see how strong and capable you are. The Stoics believed that challenges are not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced as opportunities for growth. When we face difficulties with courage and determination, we become stronger and more resilient. Journaling helps us remember this and gives us the strength to keep going, even when things are tough. In conclusion, journaling is a powerful tool for practicing Stoicism. It helps us reflect on our actions, learn from our mistakes, and stay focused on our values. By writing down our thoughts and experiences, we gain clarity and insight into our lives. We become more mindful, resilient, and aligned with our principles. Whether you are new to Stoicism or have been practicing it for years, journaling can help you deepen your understanding and live a more virtuous life. So, take a few minutes each day to write, reflect, and grow. You might be surprised at how much it can change your life.